Welcome, and thanks for tuning in. You're watching an awesome video. I'm going to go over the 5 basic elements of a Poshmark listing title. Now, although I am saying Poshmark, these elements can be applied to any platform and any listing. I'm going to be using women's fashion as examples because that's what I primarily resell. But again, you can apply these principles regardless. But this will be Poshmark specific because Poshmark only allows 50 characters in their titles. Okay, but who am I and why should you trust me? That is a fantastic question. You're a smart cookie, because before I tell you why you can trust me, I just want to put out a cautionary word saying there's going to be a lot of resellers and poshers and YouTubers and Instagrammers and Facebookers who want to help you and also just want to give unsolicited advice. You just need to be careful of who you take this advice from. So here's why you can trust me. First of all, I'm kind of known as like the queen of descriptions on Instagram. Not really, but like, can we make that a thing? Let's make that a thing. In fact, I might have written descriptions for you, and you might have paid me to do it. I know. For a while, I was having poshers pay me to write their titles and descriptions. I'm that good. But the thing is, the teacher inside me said, no, you can't do it for them. You have to teach them. By the way, I'm a former teacher. I'm an English nerd, a language nerd, a word nerd, a grammar nerd, all that stuff. I taught for 7 years. I got my teaching degree from NYU. I taught in the South Bronx. I taught ESL as well as Italian. And then I came out here to Colorado and I taught ESL and a bunch of other courses, English language arts for almost every grade. The point is, I'm really good with words. So you can trust me. All right, let's begin. Every good listing has a title. It's required. On Poshmark, you have 50 characters to play with. Here's how you make the most of them. First, you gotta put the brand. I personally can't stand when titles don't have the brand because either that tells me there is no brand, why would I even be interested? And 2, maybe you left the brand out because it's not that great. So just put the brand, it makes it easier for everyone. Before I forget, can you just hit the subscribe button really quickly? And if you're on Instagram, find me. I'm at educated_fashion, and Poshmark, I am at educatedfashion. Okay, thanks. Let's get back to the video. Second and third thing. Yeah, I can't do the 3 like this. Like, look at how, like, that's my 3, so I have to go here. Second and third thing, they're kind of tied together. The third thing, I know I'm talking about that first. Hang with me. The third thing is just the item itself. Like, what is it? Is it a shirt? Is it a blouse? Is it a pair of jeans? Like, what are we working with? That middle piece, that second, right, piece, that's going to be an element or aspect of the item that is going to pique your buyer's interest. So, for example, it might just be the style name, right? Say you're selling a pair of shoes. A lot of shoes are named. So maybe it's, UGG, Bailey, boots, right? Bailey is that second element there. And then boots, that's what they are. Or say it's just, a beautiful blouse and it doesn't necessarily have a name. You're going to put an important and not too long element of that blouse. So let's say, for example, I have this one here. This is a stunning, oh my God, I'm obsessed, open knit. It's like a gold metallic threaded open knit, short sleeve, almost dolman blouse. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot I could talk about. I only have 50 characters. So I'm gonna put that it's open knit because to me, I think that's important. And really, that's the entire composition of the blouse. Also, the other reason I'm gonna put open knit is because in the photo, it might not appear as open knit, right? It's a photo. They're just scrolling through their phone. So I want to point that out. They can tell that it's striped. They can tell that it's gold. They can tell that it's short sleeve. They can see those things. They might not be able to see the specific knit. So those are the first 3 parts of the title, right? The brand, the element or aspect of the item that we want to show off, and the type of item itself. There's my weird 3. Fourth thing, yeah, this is my number 4. I know, something's wrong with me. The fourth thing is just a condition. I either put EUC, because excellent use condition, or new, NEW. Okay, that's number 4. That's easy. The fifth thing is the size. I've heard a lot of a lot of different perspectives recently about, SEO, making sure your listings come up in Google searches, and it seems as though writing out the word size is the way to go. I know that a lot of us use SZ, especially on eBay. It's like the way it is. But I'm personally going to err on the side of caution and just write size. I also just think it looks a little neater. And then obviously, I put the size. Okay, that's your basic title. Now, you probably have some characters left over. You might not, right? Maybe the color, maybe the brand is really long or something else. I don't know. If you have extra characters, this is when you can add in another element that you want to show off to the buyer. So again, let's take this blouse. It's a White House Black Market blouse, by the way. So I have White House Black Market, open knit. Would you call it a sweater or a blouse? On the website, they called it a blouse or a top. So that's the other thing. I switch between blouse and top depending on how many characters I have. White House Black Market, open knit, top. It is new with tags. NEW, right? I spell out the word new. Size, small, I put an S. If I have some extra characters, I might throw in the word gold. I might throw in the word metallic, depending on how many I have left. If I have a ton, I might do short sleeve. Personally, I think this is more of like a short dolman sleeve, so I might put dolman. Again, so you want to get those first 5 elements, and then you can start adding in other things. Whoops. All right, let's try a title together. I have this lovely knit blouse from White House Black Market. It is also new with tag. So immediately, I'm just going to look at it and see, what are the elements? What am I working with here? Well, it's a knit. I don't know if I'm going to call it a sweater or a top. It's not a shirt. I noticed the scoop neck. I noticed the houndstooth pattern and the long sleeve. Other than that, it's a pretty simple sweater. So first off, the brand, White House Black Market. If you're like, holy mackerel, it is a long brand. Yes, if you're selling a White House Black Market, abbreviate it WHBM. Okay, there's our brand. Now, I'm going to jump to the third element, and I'm going to say it's a knit top, because to me, this isn't in my brain what a sweater is, and I want to let the buyer know, yes, it's knit, not necessarily a sweater. Now, that middle element, I'm going to go with houndstooth, obviously, right? Like, you could say scoop neck, but like, most likely, if someone buys this, they're buying it because they like houndstooth. So, White House Black Market, houndstooth, knit top. It is new, and it's a size small. Okay, there's my title. If I have extra room, I might add scoop neck, I might add long sleeve, but the best thing to add would be stretch, because your buyer can't see that. They can see the scoop neck, they can see the long sleeve, they can't see that it stretches. And that's fewer characters. It's a win-win. Let's do one more. I know, if you're like, oh my God, I know, I'm a teacher. Just indulge me, please. Another White House Black Market. Okay, that's the brand. But this shirt, as you can see here, it is 100% silk, has a lovely, kind of like Mediterranean-inspired circle geometric print. It has 2 chest pockets that are flap button pockets. I believe they're also pleated. It also has roll tab sleeves, the cuffs of which are a double button, and the back is a double yoke, and we have a shirt tail hem. I can't fit that all in the title. I don't want to fit all that in the title. What out of all of those things is important? What's my one aspect, maybe two, that's going to go in the title? Remember I said it's silk? Yeah, you bet your butt that's going in the title. White House Black Market silk shirt. I happen to know that this is called a camp shirt. I used to work for White House Black Market, so, you know, you can put the pieces together. So, White House Black Market, silk, camp shirt, new, size 4. If I have more characters to play with, honestly, the second element really depends on how many characters I have left. But if I have my choice of the matter, what do you think I should put? I mean, they can see that it's a geometric print. I'll probably use that as a tag. It's not a full button down, and that's going to be way too much to explain in the title. I'm going to save that for the description. I mean, it has a collar. I can see that. I'm probably going to put roll tab sleeves or roll tab, because that's something that they might not have been looking for in a blouse, but like, oh yeah, because when I'm typing on the computer at my office, my sleeves get in the way or whatever. So that would be my second element. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you feel educated and elevated, because that is my goal. Keep it locked here on the Educated Fashion channel to improve your business and make more money, honey. I'll catch you on the flip side.